Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Cameron. I am a barber, a barbershop owner, and I'm currently building out a barber school. I've been in the game for quite a while now. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me. Welcome to the channel. Today's video is about how to get booked faster, how to have a stronger clientele, and how to retain your clients. Whether you're a new barber or a barber that's been in the game for a while but still struggling. Most barbershop owners or most people in the game are going to tell you the most important part about getting busy and making a lot of money is being good at cutting hair. I disagree with that, and I'm going to tell you why. The second thing that they will tell you is it's all about getting new clients all the time. As fast as you can, get them in, get them in, get them in. I disagree with that too, and I'm going to tell you why. The most important thing to getting booked faster, and I'm talking about like booked every day for a week or two out, even longer, having full books every single day and having a really strong foundational clientele, and that's client retention. And client retention, it starts with customer service. But let me tell you why technical ability in new clients isn't the key. So technical ability, especially if you're a new barber, it takes time to get good at cutting hair. No one comes out of school cutting hair super good. I mean, unless you're like the 1 in a million prodigy, it just doesn't happen. And it takes time. You got to get your reps in. So are you supposed to struggle as a barber until you are really good at cutting hair? No, it doesn't have to be that way. Not at all. And then also, if you're getting new clients all the time, but you don't know how to keep them coming back, that's what's going to constantly happen. You're going to be constantly working on getting new clients, and you're not going to be booked weeks out. You're not going to even be booked a week out. You're going to have openings every day, and you're going to be struggling. You're not going to know how much money you're going to make next week. And everyone, I can tell you, as coming from a barbershop with poor leadership when I first started, that's the worst feeling, is not knowing how much money you're going to make the next day, let alone the next week. The most important thing to building a core clientele, a strong foundation, is client retention. And client retention all starts with customer service. You have to remember, we are in the service industry, and what we do is we serve our clients. So get really good at serving your clients. If you're in a barbershop and there's someone in your shop that's really good at customer service, watch that dude, focus on him, watch how he interacts with his clients, and then work until you're better. Be better than that guy. That's step number one, because getting good at customer service comes way faster than getting good at cutting hair. You can get good at customer service in a month, really focusing, working, doing your research. Cutting hair, you're not getting good in a month. Facts. So get really good at your customer service, step number one. Step number two is going to be starting to work on getting your customers to create habits without doing it obviously. Like, you can't tell them you're trying to work them into a habit. You just got to do it strategically. And how I recommend doing that is you have to have a booking system. I mean, it's 2022. If you don't have a booking system, you're really slipping. I would highly recommend not working in a walk-in only shop. A rainy day could ruin, you potentially not make any money on a rainy day, so why do that? Most shops will not care if your booth rent, they will not care, or even commission if you adopt a booking system. I highly recommend it, because the habit you need to create in your clients to build that really core foundational clientele is to start getting them to book after every single haircut. When you first start doing this, it's going to be hard, especially if you're not very busy and you're always available for that walk-in, or they can come in and they wait a half hour and then they're in your chair. It gets harder, but the more people you get to book, the more likely and often you'll get new clients to rebook, or even repeat clients to rebook, because your availability starts diminishing. So if you're getting harder to see, they're gonna be like, dang, this is my dude, this is my barber. If the only way I can see him is booking an appointment, then I'm gonna book an appointment. And then also, if they don't ever want to book an appointment, that's fine. That's fine. Keep building a clientele that you can force into that habit, because that's how you're going to create a clientele that's how you're going to create a base that keeps you booked out a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. I mean, the most I was booked out was like 4 or 5 weeks at a time, it's really good, because you know how much money you're going to make. It feels great. It does suck when you want to take vacation or you get sick or something, but that's another video. So just remember that client retention is the most important part, hands down. I don't care what anybody tells you. It's the most important part to gaining a strong clientele. And also when it comes to getting new clients, word of mouth is the best. I don't care what anyone tells you. Again, Instagram ads aren't going to work that well. I mean, they can work well if you're really good at creating ads, but that's a whole nother skill set that takes a lot of time to get good at, or you got to pay someone. And if you're not cutting a lot of hair, probably can't afford to pay someone. Facebook ads, same thing. And social media, it's not going to pay the bills. I know guys here in my area that have 14,000, 15,000, 20,000 followers, and they charge half what I charge. I have 600 followers. The guys who pay me a lot of money, over $100 an hour, they're not worried about my Instagram. They don't even follow me on Instagram. They heard about me because one of their friends told them about me. So remember, word of mouth. Ask your clients, hey, you mind telling your friends about me if you enjoyed this service, if you like your haircut? And usually if they really liked your haircut and they liked you, they'll tell their friends, And then also if you do a bad job or your customer service isn't well, they'll tell your friends. And they're usually quicker to tell people about a terrible experience than a good experience. So always focus on serving the person in your chair. Get really good at that, and you will build a strong clientele faster, even if you're not very good at cutting hair. Get them to fall in love with you more than your technical ability. It's possible. We do it all the time in the shop. We take barbers straight out of school and we'll have them fully booked, full books, week out, like 3 months. 3 months, and that's coming straight out of school with poor technical ability most of the time. We also work on their technical ability, but that is not our emphasis. Our emphasis is when you get a new client, retain that client. Turn that client into a loyal client. Let's say for simple math's sake, you get a client, he pays you $20 for a haircut. You never see him again. All right, now you got to go out there, you got to grind, you got to maybe spend money to get another client. That's only $20 if you can't keep them. But if you can keep that client in your chair every 4 weeks at $20, he went from a $20 client that you saw once to a $240 client that you saw all year. And that's the goal, is to turn every single client into that long-term client. And if you can keep a client for a year, as long as they live in the area and you continue to do what you do, they're your client forever. As long as you don't move, you don't really jack up their hair, and you're reliable, they're going to remain your client and they're going to continue to tell people about you. So that is my opinion. Not only opinion, that is my experience. It's my barber's experience. Client retention, key. The best thing you can do, focus on your customer service. If you guys have any comments or questions on how you can do this, or things that you'd like to see me make videos about in the future, post it in the comments. Please subscribe. This is my first video, so cut me some slack. I've been in this game for a while. I really want to share my knowledge and my experiences with people. I have a lot to offer. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I've been fairly successful. I do pretty well, and I would like to give that to people, because serving people is my passion. Above cutting hair, then cutting hair, second passion. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you guys view into my videos in the future. I hope you guys gain some value out of this. Please, if you did get some value out of this, just let me know. Thank you guys for tuning in.